ready to get us started. It's Kevo, and off we go from Seattle. On the return from his end zone, gathering in for Kevo. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.
Let's go now.
Thank you for this one.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And just not a ton of room to work with. They'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Smith.
Good shit.
It's intercepted. Now he's hit on the return.
Let me get that back.
And I think they are going to
Let me get it back. Let me get it back, man.
But instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. So the big game through the air, but scratching on
Bad
because
throw.
he could not hang on to the football.
And you have to like what they did on defense here. They didn't give up on the play. Big yardage given up, but they still battled all the way to the end and helped force a turnover.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Say it again. Nah, it's the way I threw it, and I didn't even think he was gonna get there. That's all. Like I supposed to got that one, just like how you just got that one, but I was supposed to get that one. But it's good shit, man. Hey, I still threw the motherfucker.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. First carry for Nick.
Tackle, thank you.
Down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now it's Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Good shit. I was playing underneath anyway. I was playing underneath. I thought you was going to the tight end. I didn't think you was throwing it over there.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
It's all right, good shit.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
Can't be throwing no picks, man.
Big Rebuke to return it from his end zone here.
I went by that the first one. Not the first one.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah.
3.5 to go, first quarter. On 1st down, it's Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. A first look here for DJ Dallas. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Now Gino on 1st down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. Throwing now is Gino. And he's taken in by the tight end Fant. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On 1st and 10, Smith. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. To the air again, Smith.
He was on that shit. He was on that shit.
He's at the 50. The 30.
Good way to get it. Thank you, Kenny.
Down to the 15-yard line.
That was dangerous. Should have never did that.
Time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Watson on 1st down. Completes it right side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Sorry.
Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. They run again with Hunt. And this time he is in. Kareem Hunt.
For some reason, I just kept thinking he was going to switch it. Just kept running.
13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point.
Nah, I should have. I was trying. I wanted to blitz, but they're like playing the fuck computer. You do that shit. They always pass the fucking ball and shit, man.
Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26.
Let's go, y'all.
So a net gain.
Let's get back in this game, y'all.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
I know other way I could throw that motherfucker. I had to hurry up and throw it. I gave my man a little time to get over there, but then shit.
Complete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Gino down to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jason Ward. And the Browns will take possession of the football. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off.
Bad throw. That ain't even Gino's fault.
And now interceptions here on
I passed it to the wrong person and all that.
What a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he'll be marked down at about
the 26-yard line.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Uses the stiff arm.
Let him get that whack-ass fucking spin move and shit.
11 yards in the 1st down. Watson sliding, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Here's Watson. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Nobody's fault but mine.
With his 2nd touchdown here in this
Game ain't over, y'all. This guy get that first touchdown. All you gotta do.
York is up and good. And it's now
All you gotta do. Made too many bad throws. Like I said, he just got there before me or something. It was just all wild ass throws.
Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now here's a throw that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Now Gino. And he fires one incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
19 right. Warriors 17. 7 Pirates. 65 catch. 65 catch.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And that will be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Here we go. Back. Ready.
They snap it to Smith. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Again, Smith. This is the tight end fan. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Walker now at 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Smith. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. To throw is Smith. Goodwin able to haul it in. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll look to run with Dallas. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Back to throw, Smith. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
60 Bison.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. The final shot before the break, Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And they're going to get this beat.
I was stuck on the line.
Taken down.
Couldn't get it back, dude.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to
That's
see
good shit,
after
bro.
the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
That's why I needed that score before. Hey, I didn't get the ball back.
This lead as well as we are back and underway. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. To throw again on second down. Watson. This complete to David Bell. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
That'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
Lead it down.
Everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem
Ooh,
is,
that was dangerous. I pressed the wrong button again.
right? between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive.
Field track, catch
They
that
just
man.
costed on that one.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw.
Come on, you can catch that. Let's go. Stop working me. Let's go.
But don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot.
He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
See that? I get it. He caught it, bruh. He caught it. It don't matter now. Do not matter now.
They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb.
It don't matter now because I ain't get the first down.
First down run, he gets maybe 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Oh!
Throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
But this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Cooper, the man in motion right. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And Bohorquez on to punt as he gets it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
From just shy of midfield, Smith.
Threw it too far.
Time today. Picked off by Anthony
Too
Walker.
far.
And the Browns are going to take over at their own 41. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB. I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 3 quarters in the books.
Had too many chances, man.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 18-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb.
Good tackle, bro. Thank you. Because your tight end was trying to get me.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he's going to get about...
How you still fall back?
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
They run for it with Hunt. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, but the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Faking the give. Now Watson. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown.
I knew I should have went zone. I do it every time, and then he did the opposite.
Damn. By York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. York ready, and
good shit,
as he sends this one away.
I had too many chances, man. You just like gave me a chance to come back in the game.
UK to return it from his end zone here. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Better throws.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. They lead big.
Glad it was incomplete rather than the sack.
Taking their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. And the Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Gino. He's got his tight end fan. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Let's go now. 70, Kevo.
Now Gino on first down. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he's taken down. This will be a break.
Yeah, I ain't want to throw it to. I was going to throw it to DK, but there was too much going on over there.
3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 29 yards. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Hammering for the goal.
Then he fumbles
the
it.
football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
House is it though?
He's at the 50. 30. The 20. Boy, that got pretty close.
I'm glad he fast. It's track speed right there.
You think electron ball security is in order here? Because and it's not just taking care of it, it's what you just talked about. What can result when you don't take care of it?
Let's go!
And the Seahawks have picked it up.
I take it. Shit.
At their own 45-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. On 1st and 10, Smith.
I pressed triangle. I threw it to him all the time.
They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
This shit.
Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And say what you want about Lumen Field here in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league.